All right, then the next thing, Julie Garland, Judith Evelyn Feliciano was counting on the Mexicans. Now, what are you counting on, Evelyn? You count on Africans, you count on John Kerry, Johnny Kerry, and you count on la Gladys, la ex candidata a la alcaldía de San Germán, Gladys Rivera, Gladys Eduarda Rivera. Evelyn, la mentalidad tuya no está ahí. Next, I wanna talk about. I'm gonna have a class action settlement today. I'm gonna explain this. I have a friend, Ben Carson's nephew. He lives in Princeton, New Jersey. His name is Frank Baker. I noticed. I've been noticing for before this whole thing. And it has to be because he works with chemicals, mixing chemicals for plants. And and I know it has to be. I know he was normal young, and I saw his nephew in Linden. I remember I went to buy ice cream last year in our family Carvel, and in Linden. The owner Jeff owns Carvel there. And he's working there. He's very cute. The kid is crazy, and I'm like the kid. He had to look just like Frank Baker. Frank Baker, Ben Carson's nephew, helped me a lot in the past, financially and everything. I'll be honest, and I really appreciate it because my mom is a crazy bitch, and the Carson family helped me a lot. But there's a little problem, and I spoke to my brother and I spoke to David about this. But there's an exposure, and I have a class act lawsuit for this chemical today. Dharcine. It's called DHARCIN exposure. Yesterday I noticed because the one of the kids from Juncos works for the MTA. He was throwing the bottle, and I'm like, it has to be in that bottle, the chemical. So I figured it out. So first I'm gonna say the chemical Dharcine is Frank Baker has 7 years of exposure. There's only 7 people that's going through the same situation. They have ongoing seizure systems, and they seem a little bit delayed and everything, and speaking and everything because the chemical is so strong. And I was about to eat, and I couldn't even eat yesterday. I left, and I already see Bonilla, the Bonilla kid, with his eyes going all around the place like crazy and everything. And I'm trying to. We thought he was in drugs, but we didn't know what was going on. Anyway, I found a reversal for this. 7 people in the world suffer from this, including Mr. Baker, Ben Carson's nephew. And then we have Eric Landon, a resident of Montreal. He's 27 years old, 7 years of exposure. Frank had 12 years and 2 months of exposure in 1 week. And this Eric has a TD bank account. His date of birth is 8/1/1995. Okay. And then Robert Lair from Dublin, Ireland is 8/1/1975. He's 47 years. He has Alcoy. He's in Dublin. He has 7 years, 2 months, and 1 day of exposure. Number 4 is David Arnold. He's from Detroit, Michigan. His date of birth is 2/4/1979. 44 years old. 6 years, 4 months, and 1 day of Citibank. 1 year and 7 months of exposure. 6 years, 4 months, and 1 day of exposure. Sorry. And then I have Earl Landon, 7/1/1974, 64 years resident, Dallas, Texas. He has Chase, 7 years, 9 months, and 1 day of exposure. Anthony Leah, 8/7/1972, 48 years old, from Edinburgh, Scotland. He has had 7 years and 2 months and 2 days of exposure. 7 months, 4 years, and 2 months. Anyway, and then Andrew Diaz Bonilla, 1/7/1975, 47 years old, from Brooklyn, New York. He has Chase. He has 4 months to Okay, he has had exposure for now 4 years and 4 years. I told him yesterday. Okay, it's something you can find. Something there's something you can find yourself. It's an aloe vera. You have to apply aloe vera ointment all over your body twice a day, every 12 hours. You have to shower first and apply this every 2 days. And I have the script for all of you guys. Starting with Frank has to do it 7 months and 2 days to see a change, and 2 years to get fully restored back to normal. 2 years and 4 months, and then for Eric Landon, it's 2 years and 2 months to see a change from Montreal, sorry. And 7 years and 9 months. And 7 years and 9 months to see to be fully restored back to normal. For Robert Lair from Dublin, Ireland, it's 1 year and 9 months and 2 days to see a change. 7 years, 2 months, and 1 day to see 1 year, 9 months, 2 days to see a change, and 7 years and 2 months and 1 day to be fully restored. For David Arnold, Detroit, Michigan, it will be 4 years and 7 months and 1 day to see a change, and 7 years and 8 months to be fully restored. Number 5 is Earl Landon from Dallas, Texas. This one I have, it will, to see a change, it will be 12 months and 7 years to be fully back to normal. And Anthony Leah from Edinburgh, Scotland. This one is it'll take 7 years, 4 months and 2 months to be fully back to normal. It'll take 4 years and 2 days to see a change. Andrew Diaz is 4 months to see a change, Bonilla, and 1 year and 6 months and 1 week to be fully restored back to normal. This has to be continued. Religious, you have to do this every single day, twice a day. I know it sounds complicated, but and this is what I'm going to tell you. This chemical is not needed in any of these cleaning supplies or mixing of the chemicals. It's a company. It's called Larasnel, LARANCSER now. LANAR from Monterrey, Mexico. Right now, they have $27.1 million in the bank. The company is valued at $27.4 million. I'm gonna file motion so they could close the company. This chemical is not needed. He has a first bank account for Diego Jaleo, RARERO, 87-1951. He's a resident of Guadalajara, Mexico. The company that makes this in Monterrey. For each, I'm awarding $3.5 million to each victim of this chemical, because they should have tested it on humans and rats and everything before going on the thing. All right, take care.